Hey everybody, Motorpoet 59 here. Have you heard the news, if you're a Californian, that our idiot governor, Gavin Newsom, has stated that if they come up with the vaccine, even if it's approved by the FDA, that he is not going to allow it to be distributed to Californians until after an independent board of California doctors appointed by His Eminence have gone over all the facts and gone over all the research and approved it for use in California. If that isn't tyranny, I don't know what is. I believe that the federal government could probably make that a non-issue if they wanted to. I don't know if they will. I have a feeling that if Joe Biden wins on November 3rd, that it will become a non-issue anyway. I believe that he is firing a shot across the bow in case Trump wins to drag this on and keep the economy of California crippled as long as possible so the Democrats in California can continue to blame Donald Trump for everything it has had anything to do with COVID-19. For someone to have an attitude like that, they have to have something wrong with them. And if you're a conservative, you know Gavin Newsom has something wrong with him. Not the least of which is having an aunt named Nancy Pelosi. It's a sad commentary on where California has gone. And I mean, even Gray Davis, who was recalled in 2000, the Democrats were involved in that recall too. And do you remember why? The biggest issue is he was going to raise taxes and he was going to triple the DMV fee. Gavin Newsom hasn't tripled the DMV fee, but he has raised it. He has implemented a gas tax that was originally implemented by Jerry Brown, but he supported it. And when the vote to repeal it came, he supported the bill. But as far as the vaccine goes, I'm not going to take it anyway. I've never had a flu shot. I've never had a pneumonia shot. I've never had a shot to prevent me from getting those types of things. I've had tetanus shots and such, but never anything to keep me from getting a flu. I've only had the flu, to the best of my knowledge, I've only had the flu 3 times in my whole life, and spread out quite a few years apart. Years ago, my doctor asked me if I'd had my flu shot, and I asked him, I said, do you think, I don't know, no, I haven't. Do you think I should get one? He said, do you think you should get one? Or do you get the flu every year? And I said, no. I told him my history, and this is when I only had it twice. And he said, no, then you probably don't need it. And he was an old school doctor. He's not one of those that's going to tell you to get something just because it's available. And that's my advice to people, even when if the COVID-19 vaccine becomes available. Did you get COVID? Are you in the high risk group? Do you want to put something in your body that you really don't need? I'm not going to. And it's not a matter of being rebellious or anything. Same attitude I have towards the flu shots and the pneumonia shots. At some point in my life, I will enter that group who are more susceptible to complications of those diseases. Maybe I'll have a different outlook on it then, but right now I'm not going to do it. And there has been talk about being forced to take it, that you'll have these numbers. I don't think that will come to pass. I think that's just a lot of leftist hoopla trying to stir the pot. I really don't think that the government will try to implement that. But anyhow, what do you think? What do you think about this thing with Newsom about not allowing people to have the vaccine until California says it's okay? I don't trust anything that the government of California does, and I have no reason to trust any board that Gavin Newsom would assemble. And what about you? Let me know in the comments below. Shoot me an email at motorpoet59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. And we'll see you all later. But probably not wherever they're handing out COVID-19 shots.